Hi everyone, it is Mrs. Cafiero. We are going to do something a little bit different in this video. I am going to solve the lesson 12 exit ticket for you. When people turned in their answers, there were a lot of incorrect answers, and I'm not sure if it was that you didn't understand the final question or if you just thought you were done. But this is a multi-step word problem, which means that there is more than just two steps. So we're going to start by reading the problem. It says, in January, Scott earned $8,999. In February, he earned $2,387 more dollars than in January. In March, Scott earned the same amount as in February. How much did Scott earn altogether during those 3 months? And is your answer reasonable? So our final question here is, how much did he earn in those 3 months? Okay, so what we have to do is make sure that we know how much he made in January, February, and March. Now, the problem tells us that in January, he made $8,999. In February, it says that he earned $2,387 more than he did in January. Now, this means that he still made the same amount as January plus extra. So it's going to be that $2,387 plus what he made in January. So again, we're going to write the $8,999. And in March, he made the same as he made in February. So again, we're going to have the 2,387 plus 8,999. Okay, so in order to make it a little bit easier for us as far as adding goes, we are going to first figure out the total amount for February and March, and then we're going to put it all together. So the easiest way to do this is to put our largest number on top, and I'm going to change colors. So we've got 8,999, 2,387, adding that together. Now notice that whenever I wrote out my addition problem, I made sure my place values were lined up. This is because I know that I'm going to be regrouping multiple times, so I want to make sure that I have everything exactly where it should be. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start in our ones column. So we've got 9 plus 7, which is going to be 16. So the 6 goes down here, and we regroup that 1. So that's 9 plus 8 plus 1. If we add that 1 to that 8, that's just 9 plus 9, which gives us 18. So the 8 goes down here, and again, we regroup that 1. 9 plus 3 plus 1. That's going to be 13, so we put our 3 down here, and we regroup that 1. And then we've got 8 plus 2 plus 1. That's 11, so we put our 11 down here. Now, you may be asking, why didn't I regroup that 1? Well, we don't have a 10,000 anyway, so it's gonna come down regardless. Make sure that you have your comma in there so that we're grouping our numbers correctly. So in February and March, he made $11,386. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase what I wrote for February and March, and I'll just rewrite that. So now, just rewrite this, and in February and March, he made $11,386. Now, I'm still not done because they want to know how much he earned all together during these 3 months. So now what I have to do is add all 3 of these numbers together. So I've got 11,386 twice and 8,999. And I have to add all these numbers together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So 12 plus 9 is 21. Going to regroup that 2. It's going to be 27, so 7 down here. Regroup the 2 again. Again. 7 down here. Regroup the 1. 11. Regroup the 1. So our total amount is $31,771. That is the amount that you should have gotten. However, we're still not done because they then ask, is our answer reasonable? And the easiest way to determine that is to round each of these numbers for January, February, and March to the nearest thousand. So when I do that, I'm going to get 9,000, 11,000, and 11,000. Go ahead and put those zeros there. And my rounded total is 31,000. Now, to determine is my answer reasonable, I compare the actual amount that I got to the rounded amount. And if they are close to each other, then yes, my answer is reasonable. So our estimated amount was 31,000. Our actual amount is 31,771. Are those two numbers close to each other? Yes, they are. So yes, it is reasonable. And that is the complete answer. So you can see that we had multiple steps here of things we had to do to determine the amounts for February and March, to determine the total amount, and to determine if our answer was reasonable. So make sure that you are reading the problems very, very carefully and that you are answering the entire question. If you have any questions, let me know in your private channel.